Despite what you may think, this is not what a typical alcoholic or drug addict looks like. The typical addict or alcoholic looks more like this, more like, well, anyone you'd see on the street. 1 out of every 10 Americans is addicted to drugs or alcohol. Looked at another way, statistically every 10th car coming off this freeway off-ramp is being driven by an addict or alcoholic. And one interesting fact is that every addict affects the lives of up to 20 other people. That means you probably know one as well. No one understands alcoholism like a recovering alcoholic, or addiction like a recovering addict. I've been sober for close to a quarter of a century, and it's taken me those 20 plus years to come up with the answer when people ask me about understanding their addicted friend or family member. Those who are addicted, as well as their friends and family, are baffled by the troubling lack of control when it comes to drugs or alcohol. Why can't I just stop? Why is her timing just so bad? She always seems to get high just at the exact wrong time. Doesn't he realize he just can't drink? That bad things happen every time he does? I can't understand it. He knew one more time meant jail, and yet, there he goes again. Doesn't he get it? The answer to all of these questions is a lot simpler than most doctors, psychologists, or treatment professionals will tell you it is. I'm happy to share it with you before I share it with the rest of the country. You'll have advanced knowledge that most of America won't get for at least a year and a half. That knowledge is the key to the new series Unmanageable. While the answers I will share with you about alcoholism and addiction are really simple answers, the solution itself is not easy. It requires faith. It requires admission, remorse, contrition, and most of all, desire. The sad fact is that once an alcoholic starts to drink alcoholically or an addict becomes addicted, the chances of recovery are frighteningly slim, less than 10%. But there is hope. Hope in the type of treatment being offered, but mostly in true prevention. Prevention that stops addiction before it starts. Real and true prevention, not some politically correct social program. With a small donation, you can be instrumental in bringing that very solution to the American population at large.
Who's that?
It's me, Ellie.
Oh, Ellie, it's you. Well, you should have called. You scared me.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dad. I was just sitting here thinking about how when I was a little girl, I was always afraid of waking you up.
Well, you did. You woke me. Oh, you brought the paper.
Yeah, I do think of you, you know.
A whole lot of nothing in the Sunday paper.
Hey, Dad, do you remember my 10th birthday when you gave me that great big box of chocolates?
Uh-huh.
That was the best gift ever. I love that. Or how about the time I had my first date? You wouldn't even come down and see the poor guy.
You were too young. Yep, a whole lot of nothing in the Sunday paper. Well, at least my name's not in the obits. That's a relief. Safe for another day. It's not your day, is it, Ellie?
No, it's not, Dad. I just wanted to come spend some time with you.
Well, you never... Well, except on your day. Is something going on?
Nope. Nothing's going on. I just have been kind of thinking about things, and I'm sort of wondering, I was always looking for your approval, looking for you to tell me that I pleased you. You never told me, I never knew. In fact, I used to write you letters and ask you if you could please just tell me that you love me.
You're a good girl, Ellie, you always were. I never had a problem with you.
But do you love me, Dad? I mean, do you really love me? Dad, I need to hear you say it. I need to hear you tell me that you love me.
Ellie, you know.
But please, Dad, just say it. Just tell me.
You know.
I don't know. I need to hear the words. Abby, tell me.
You know.
No.
Ellie.